trying to slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy. Stay savage, boy. You know better. What's poppin'? Today we are back, and this time we gonna have ourselves a Boruto video. You know we do the discussions and shit like that, so you know we about to get it poppin'. If you guys are new to the channel, I just want to give a heads up. We've been streaming from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. every morning CST, or sometimes 9 a.m. Sometimes I usually start a little late depending on how long I sleep, but for the most part I will start either at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. in the morning if you guys want to come catch the early morning streams and shit like that. And we do stream a little later at night, but you know I've been kind of crazy. So right now we got some questions about Mitsuki's in my comment section. We got a lot of people asking about Mitsuki's. They say, well, I never made a video about Mitsuki in depth, but I did make one about his Sage mode. So now I got a video. Basically, I'm going to explain his connection between Orochimaru, Boruto, and shit like that, and how he plays in with everything. We're going to talk about his past, we're going to talk about his present, we're going to talk about possible future things. You know, we're going to give you guys some discussions and shit like that. So if you guys are excited, make sure you hit that like button. Take the W, not the L. If you're taking W's out here, you winning. If you're taking L's, you're losing. Also, don't forget to hit that bell to turn on my notifications, so whenever I go live or whenever I post a video, you get a notification and you basically get the info on when I'm around, I'm out and about, I'm doing some shit, you know, we getting it popping. So with that being said, let's get it.
Whipping all this dope up in the trap house. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. They don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
Alright, so looking at Mitsuki, all we know so far from Mitsuki is basically the stuff that you see in anime. No, that's lies and bullshit. A lot of people think that. A lot of people think the only thing that you know about Mitsuki comes from directly in anime, because Mitsuki was introduced in about episode 5 of Boruto Naruto Next Generations. So everybody's trying to figure out, you know, what's Mitsuki's connection, who's Mitsuki, where did he come from, who the mother is, who this is, and who that is. Like, I've been explaining and I've been emphasizing in streams and certain videos, I've been in the comment section trying to get people to understand Orochimaru ain't getting no pussy. He's the Michael Jackson of the Naruto universe. That boy is not getting no ass. Listen, he not. It is what it is. A lot of people think Mitsuki got a mom. You know, if anything, I could have saw Anko being a mom. That would have been really cool. You know, that would have been something that we didn't expect. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't see that happen. Orochimaru went along and became a snake himself. He was asexual and he just reproduced by himself. He had an egg and dropped off of Mitsuki. Nah, I'm kidding. That's not what really happened. So basically, we're gonna get in the background of Mitsuki. We're gonna talk about Mitsuki's past. We're gonna talk about the future and present, like I said earlier. But if you guys don't know too much about Mitsuki, Mitsuki is a synthetic human. Basically, he was created. He was created by Orochimaru. There's other Mitsukis. A lot of people don't realize that, but Mitsuki isn't the only Mitsuki. Apparently, there's like a whole bunch of other Mitsukis. This is basically like clones of him, basically replicas. There are prototypes and shit like that until they got like the perfect one, and he happens to be like the perfect one. He came out with the best statistics, the best numbers and shit like that, and they was like, oh shit, we finally did it, we created the right one. Orochimaru was like, yeah. So now everybody has this weird like complex saying, why was he sent to the Leaf Village? What the fuck is his purpose over there? Like, what he's gonna do in the Leaf Village? I don't understand why he's in the Leaf Village. You know, is it really a peace treaty? No, it's not. It's really weird to explain, but I'm gonna explain it. So the sole purpose of Mitsuki joining the Leaf Village and basically getting transferred over to their academy is for him to establish a bond between him and Boruto. Him and Boruto are supposed to be like the next generation sun and the moon. Now, I think this is pretty interesting that Mitsuki is looking for his son inside of Boruto, and you know, he's supposed to be the moon to Boruto. And if you guys don't know, the sun illuminates the moon at night. That way you can see it at night. I think it's pretty weird that they're doing this without Naruto and Sasuke being dead, because you guys know the Indra and the Ashura. Naruto was the sun and Sasuke was the moon, and it was like, what the fuck? You know, we got the sun and we got the moon seals right here. You know, they're still alive. You know, in order for the Indra and the Ashura to go ahead and create and go into somebody else and recreate itself, they have to die. You know, the chakra has to pass on. That's why like we didn't see like two of the same like Ashura reincarnations in the same generation with Hashirama, or two of the same Indras with Madara. You know, it took like a super long time. So basically what happens with reincarnations is, you know, say I have like the Ashura requirements, you know, as a little boy inside of a fetus, you know what I'm saying? So that chakra transfers into me, and then the cycle continues. So the chakra just seeks out a new host that basically meets those requirements. And like, you know, Hagoromo gave Sasuke and Naruto the Sun and the Moon seals, and it's like they still have those seals. You know, they have those seals in their hand. If you guys remember when Naruto goes into his little mode, his seal is like more vibrant. Sasuke has the moon seal in his hand. That's also the seals they use to seal away Kaguya. But it's like, what the fuck? It's like, how are you trying to recreate that in the next generation when now without actually giving us a divine purpose for it? Like, we saw the purpose for the Sun and the Moon seals like later on in Naruto. It was used to stop Kaguya. It was also used to stop Madara and basically fight those two. But then we later see it come back into play with Momoshiki. We later see it come back into play with Toneri when they was like fighting on the moon. So that had something to do with the moon seal. And if you guys don't know, Boruto later on gets some type of diamond seal as well. So it's like really strange, you know, that Mitsuki's looking for his son inside of Boruto, and you know, Boruto, and he's supposed to be Boruto's moon or some shit like that. Then Boruto gets his own little seal. So like, I really want to know the interpretation Mitsuki is really looking for. Like, is he looking for some type of hope? Is he looking for some type of drive? Is he looking for some type of prowess within Boruto or something like that? What is his main objective between him and Boruto? Like, Orochimaru's connection with this is really strange as well, because as you guys know, Orochimaru was responsible for a lot of bad things that happened into the Naruto universe. So like, I don't get why they just parted him off. I understand they parted him only because he used the reanimated jutsu, brought back a couple of Kages in order to stop the Great Ninja War, basically stopping Madara from doing what he was doing. But then there's some other shit with Kaguya, you know, that shit was kind of crazy. Now, one thing I feel as though Orochimaru is trying to recreate what Naruto and Sasuke had. Like, he's trying to make a great value version of that shit, and that's my personal opinion on it. If you guys like believe and like think the same thing, let me know in the comment section. I honestly feel like that's what they're trying to do. I feel like they're trying to create like another Naruto and Sasuke, but in a different means. And one thing's really weird about it, everybody thinks that Kawaki is going to be his rival, like Boruto's rival, but we have Mitsuki is right there at the same time. And if they're trying to recreate the Mitsuki and the Boruto, the Mitsuki and Boruto basically being Sasuke and Naruto, you know, then what is Kawaki's role? I understand, you know, a lot of people saying, well, Kawaki is Boruto's best friend. Maybe they went away and they became rogue to each other, or maybe my boy Boruto seeks out Kawaki and starts trying to get some power and some lessons from him. That's a different story. I feel like I'm like straying off, but honestly, looking at this whole little connection shit, it's really crazy. You know, we have a synthetic human who was created in the lab by a guy who was ex-criminal, like S-rank criminal, who tried to destroy the Leaf Village on multiple occasions. Then we have like him trying to bring his son integrated into the village and shit like that. Mitsuki's connection to this weird ass chakra. We hear Mitsuki talking to the snake, reporting back. We don't really get what's going on right now. Everything is kind of scattered in bits and pieces. I know a lot of people's questions has been like, who is Mitsuki? Where did he come from? I understand people say it's Orochimaru's son, but like, why wasn't he introduced as that? Nobody says, hey, this is Orochimaru's son. They say, hey, this cat came from the Sound Village. He's a transfer student as a peace treaty or some shit like that. They don't go into detail of why he's there, like what's the purpose or who his parents are. You know, this man doesn't even get introduced with a last name. We got Shikudai Nara, we got Boruto Uzumaki, we got Inojin, I forgot that bitch name. We have Inojin Yamanaka. So we have a whole bunch of people with last names. We got people with parents. We have their backgrounds, but when Mitsuki gets introduced, all we have is Mitsuki. That's just Mitsuki. We don't know if he's Mitsuki Orochimaru. We don't know if he's Mitsuki something. He's just known as Mitsuki. They don't talk about Orochimaru's connection with it. And one thing I want to know too is like, does Naruto, does Shino, does like all the higher up members, like the previous generation people, know that he's a synthetic human? Do they know he's an experiment and not an actual person? Or like, what the fuck is the role? And then we know Yamato was supposed to be Orochimaru's bodyguard. Like, is he still around? Is he aware of Mitsuki being like a clone, a synthetic human, and basically multiple versions of it? And one thing, if you guys don't know, Mitsuki actually seeks out Orochimaru. He tried to figure out his purpose. He tried to figure out everything about his past and shit like that. And one thing you don't know about him, he does have a sage mode. This man goes mad. I know I spoke on it earlier in the video. This man goes mad because he's trying to understand himself. He's trying to understand his past. He's trying to understand what's his purpose, trying to understand the whole reasoning why he's doing this type of shit, or why he's searching out Boruto as the son. And like, one thing that's bothered me a lot, like, what's this man's connection through the chakra? Like, if you have a theory, if you have some type of idea, leave it in the comment section below, because that's probably the most interesting thing to me. Because this man deadass, like I said in a different video talking about Mitsuki, I said Boruto and Mitsuki had like their own little thing going on, and basically Mitsuki told Boruto, you know, you can see it, you can see that like the weird chakra, you can see like that they're fucked up, like, you know. So how does Mitsuki know that they're fucked up? Is Mitsuki the cause? Is Mitsuki gonna help him solve solve the issue? Is Mitsuki I can't talk. Is Mitsuki doing it to test him? Like, I don't really get it. It's just one of those things where you're just kind of looking and you're just kind of trying to dissect the situation and see like how like in depth it gets. But right now, you know, we don't really know too much. This is just how I feel about Mitsuki. This is basically explaining some of his connections into different things like that. So that's basically his connection to Boruto. He wants Boruto to be his son. His connection to Orochimaru is basically that's his father, or like his creator. I don't know if you want to call him his father. You know, a lot of people say it's the father, a lot of people say it's the creator. It's subjective to what you want to use, because you know he's not an actual person, as in a human. He wasn't created the normal way. He was created in a lab, kind of like a test tube baby. You know what I'm saying? He was created synthetically. This man is basically a Mewtwo of Naruto. Like, this shit is actually pretty weird. And then you know that he has some weird connection with this chakra. He has a weird connection with this beast because he was around when the beast was summoned. So you know he's probably going to exploit some of this shit, or basically explain to Boruto why this shit is happening to him. Maybe, you know, at birth Orochimaru could have did something to Boruto that way, you know, he put some dark chakra or some dark curse on him that made Mitsuki be the person that he needs to be around. Or maybe Mitsuki Moonlight will be what it takes to illuminate the beast, because every time we see the beast, it's like enshrouded in shadows. So I don't know, I'm just theorizing right now, I'm just kind of guessing. Let me know your personal thoughts and your personal opinions. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button. Be sure to come out to the stream later on tonight. And with that being said, my name is Shino Ventro. Stay true and stay real. Hope you have a blessed day, and until next time, see you guys later. Bye.